After LSU handed last year's national champion UCF their first loss in 2 seasons with a 40-32 victory in the Fiesta Bowl, it was all smiles and jokes around the locker room. Linebacker Devin White showed us his chopper style, while the rest of the Tigers weren't shy of chopping it up post-game on UCF's physicality.
They got to the edge a couple times on us. Earlier in the game, they did try to go inside a couple times, and we kind of shut them down. So we got some of the best athletes in the country, on the outside. So once we shut the run down and made them go outside, it kind of played into our hands.
They're a hell of a team, but as far as a physical game, we play in the SEC every week. So I've played more physical games than that, for sure.
The NFL playoffs start this weekend, and the Saints have the pleasure of resting, eating a home-cooked meal, and watching as they wait to see their opponent for their playoff showdown in the Dome in 2 weeks. Our very own Ashley Lyotis has more.
The Saints are fortunate enough to start off the postseason with a bye. Now, this isn't your typical mid-season bye because they don't know who they're going to play yet, so there's not much game planning that can be done. Instead, the team tells me that they're going to take this week and focus on themselves.
I mean, it's unusual, but it's exciting. I mean, it's the position you want to be in, so different than a bye week during the season where you know who the upcoming opponent's going to be. You still approach that bye week similar to what we're doing now, which is, rest and recovery, first and foremost. That's the benefit of the bye week, right? And you get to basically leapfrog the first round, of games and go right to the second round, and you get to host it, So all those are good things. We're really just focused on ourselves right now. So getting guys rested, getting guys recovered, focusing on some details, a chance to self-scout a little bit, take a look at some snaps from the season and see the areas that we really want to improve upon this week as we approach our next game.
Reporting in Metairie with your Go Black and Gold report, I'm Ashley Lyotis.
Thanks, Ashley. On to the All-State Sugar Bowl last night in NOLA, Texas, Georgia, and as we saw earlier, Bevo attacked the Georgia Bulldog, and like you said, Dion, that's exactly how the game would go. Second quarter, Texas up 10 when Sam Ehlinger up the middle for the 9-yard TD run. It was Texas all in this one, 20-7. Now Georgia trying to make something happen. He throws up a prayer Jake from, but it is picked off, and then on that very next drive, Texas would move down the field, and we would see more Ehlinger for the 1-yard run. Texas in this one, 28-21.
Did you mean to say that Texas would move down the field?
Yeah, they moved down the field a lot that game, It's Georgia just didn't have it. To speak of Georgia, Lady Tigers travel to Georgia tomorrow to start SEC play, so hey, they might take another L.
All right, we don't mind seeing Georgia take some L's.
That's right.
Yeah, especially not in tomorrow's case. We'll be right back.